Running Pinterest ads can be wildly profitable and super cost effective. And I know this because over the past 5 years, I've been helping over 100 e-commerce business owners run their Pinterest ads super profitably. However, I see so many people complaining that their Pinterest ads are just not working for them. It's too expensive, they cannot seem to scale. And I see this on YouTube comments, I see this on Quora, I see it on Reddit. And the thing is, the common thing I'm seeing is either they're following very outdated advice, cookie cutter advice from people who are not taking into regard that every business has different data, different audience, different product, different customer journey, so it needs a little bit of a different approach. And the thing what I also see is that people are just copy pasting their Facebook ad strategy straight into their Pinterest ads, and that's not gonna work because Pinterest is such a different platform from Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Okay, however, when I was optimizing for my clients, I was seeing that we're actually taking the same steps over and over again to start optimizing. And I talk about this in a previous video that you can click on right here if you haven't seen it yet. But I want to dive a little bit deeper into, if you know, okay, this is the thing that I need to optimize, how you can optimize this. So first of all, let's talk about optimizing your ad creatives. If you need to optimize your ad creatives, if you have a very high CTR, but there's no checkouts, there's no add to carts, there's no sales, and you know that this pin is actually bringing people to the website, there's something off here. And you want to make sure that there's brand consistency, first of all. So people know, okay, this is the brand, they're selling a product, and this is the website I'm landing on, and these are like, they fit together. It makes sense. If you have that, you want to check if it's really clear what product you're selling. Is it, if you have a beautiful image of these curtains with a couch in front of it, with a pillow and a plate, and it all looks gorgeous, but people want to purchase the couch and they land on your website, but you're selling the pillow, they're gonna drop off. So make sure that it's really, really clear what product you're selling, because otherwise Pinterest is going to think, oh, people are engaging with this pin and this is great, and we want people to engage and we want people to land on your website. But if they're not purchasing, then you're training Pinterest the totally wrong thing. So you want to make sure that you are really focused on creating those pins that are getting add to carts and are getting sales. Okay, and sometimes that's not making the prettiest pins. If you're getting a bunch of pins with a bunch of saves but no outbound clicks, it's too inspirational. People are saving it to their mood board, they're saving it to their vision board for, like, in 5 years, this is what I want my couch to look like in my gorgeous living room in the home I'll be able to afford in 5 years. And that's not the people you want to target, because they are not going to purchase now. And by the time they're ready to purchase, they might not even want your product anymore because 5 years has passed. So you really want to target those people who have search intent right now. So you're going to have to create a pins that are putting people to action. And stop making super inspirational, gorgeous pins that people only save, because those are not your people if you have an e-commerce business. If you have a very low CTR on your pins, you're gonna need to spark it up a bit. Test some other things. See if you can create videos, maybe something testimonial like, are you using the words they are using on your pins? Are you showcasing different angles, different uses of your product? There's so many things you can test, but it's time to start testing. And if the pin with the low CTR is the only one getting add to carts and sales, don't turn it off, don't remove it, but see, okay, there is something about the pin that's attracting the right audience, but how can I actually optimize that pin and start creating some new pins that would actually attract more of those people? Maybe adding a button, shop now, adding different angles, multiple images. There are so many things you can do. Okay, so that's if you need to optimize your ad creatives. If you need to optimize your targeting, you want to have a look at really getting to know your audience. And there's a couple of ways that basically in your Google Analytics, you can go and see the demographics, their interests, their ages, behavior, etc. You can have a look within Pinterest and get some insight in your audience, get some insight in trending topics. That's all within Pinterest. You can use that data to your advantage and see, okay, is there anything that I can use for my product and my business to increase my targeting, to maybe try a whole new angle if my ads are way too expensive and I cannot like carry the costs within this super competitive niche? Or is my campaign too specific, and can I add something to broaden up my campaign so it can start spending, or it can start spending a little more? And this is the way to go. Okay, so Google Analytics, insights in your audience, and also look at, okay, what are those trends that are working for my business that I could implement? That's all you need to know to optimize your targeting. And if you need to optimize your website, your store, that's a bit of another beast, because that also is, of course, conversion rate optimization, and there's more that goes into this. But most definitely, your Pinterest data will tell you if there's something that needs to be optimized. If you are getting at the carts but nobody's checking out, do you have your abundance email sequence in place? Are you getting back to your customers after they have purchased? Well, they haven't purchased yet. So do you have any hidden costs when they check out? Are you upfront about the VAT? Are you upfront about shipping costs, etc.? And after they have purchased, you want to have something to catch up with them as well. And in this way, to increase your average order, the lifetime value of your customer whenever you have brought them in with your ads. So you can create a little bit of wiggle room to scale your ads and not having to take the money from your own pocket every time. What you also want to do at some point, if you are looking at your data, you have your campaigns optimized, but you're still like really not that profitable that you feel that you can really scale, is finding ways to increase your average order value. So is there something you can offer at the checkout? Is there something you can offer at the back end? How can you increase that average order value? How can you increase that initial sale? And how can you make sure that after that sale, people keep returning to you? They become recurring customers. So they are going to maybe sign up for your coffee subscription or your diaper subscription, I don't know. Or maybe you can sell them add-ons. If they are purchasing certain things for hiking, they might also be interested in other stuff for hiking, and have them in an email sequence that's selling other hiking stuff as well. And there's like so many options that you can do. But if you find that you are really optimized and all your numbers are looking good, but you just don't have that wiggle room to really increase and start scaling bigger, you really want to make sure that the back end of your store and the average order value increases, because that will give you that space. Okay, now I'm gonna check my notes real quick to see if I haven't missed anything. Yeah, so I want you to keep in mind that first, if you're seeing, okay, my ad is not working, first go and look at the ad creative. Well, first look if the budget is spending. Look at the ad creative. What can you tweak there? Once you have your ad creative tweaked, look at the targeting. What can you tweak there? And if your targeting is on point, then see, okay, what can I tweak on my website, and see if I can start seeing those sales come in. And that will be the order that I would look at. And I always also have like a side eye on the website, because if I see, oh, there's hidden costs right away, then I'll tell my client and tell them, okay, you really need to fix this, because that's really going to drastically increase your conversion rate optimization. But it will also increase the conversion rate of all the other ads channels, right? So, but if you're looking at your Pinterest ads and you're looking at your own data, follow that sequence and you're gonna see massive results with your Pinterest ads. With this full video series, you have everything you need to start implementing this optimization method, this 3-step framework. And if you think, okay, I still want some support, you can grab the Pinterest Ads Recovery below this video, and I'll take you through every step and show you, okay, this is what you want to do first, this is what you want to do second. If this is low, these are the options you have, and then first start this, then start this, and then start this. And in this way, you will cut out the overwhelm and you don't have to do it on your own. If this is something that you would like, you can grab it in the description below. It's only $9 at this moment. And I would love to hear from you if you are getting results, if you are implementing this method, and hear about your stories with Pinterest ads. So you can drop a comment below to let me know if it worked for your business. And I'll see you in the next videos.